In the Afghan capital, Kabul, an explosion has left at least 4 people injured. Fakuri Behishti, a Shia MP, was said to be the target of the blast. He and his son are among those who have been injured. Well, let's get the very latest from Bilal Sarwary in Kabul. Bilal, details are still coming into us, but Daesh has warned of attacks on the Hazara community in the past, haven't they?
That's right. We can now confirm that Fakuri Behishti, an influential MP from Bamyan, and his son Javed, who's also an influential Hazara leader, were both targeted this morning. They were traveling in a vehicle. Yesterday I was in the eastern province of Nangarhar listening to a radio station run by Daesh or ISIS. And in that radio station, they're warning that the Fatimian Brigade, which is a Shia militia fighting on behalf of the Revolutionary Guard, on behalf of President Bashar al-Assad, must stop fighting, or else Daesh will continue to attack the Hazara community here in Afghanistan. And we have seen almost a trend of attacks targeting the Hazara community. But in the case of Mr. Behishti, it's too early to speculate because we haven't heard any claims of responsibility from any group, at least not yet.
With the warnings, as you mentioned, they're being so vociferous, is there extra security to try and protect the Shia and Hazara communities? What are authorities doing about the threat?
Well, we have been covering these attacks in Kabul for many years now, and I think one of the failures is that these attacks have not been prevented, not most of them at least. What is extremely worrying that now increasingly Shia areas in West Kabul are being targeted. Afghanistan has many problems, but sectarian problem is not one of them. And I think the last thing Afghanistan could not afford would be some sort of a sectarian problem. And many people would tell you that the chances of that are not that great. But the fact that Shias are being attacked time and again, a community that has suffered in the past at the hands of the Taliban, for example, I think is simply very worrying. The other worrying aspect is that you have Sunnis fighting on behalf of Saudi Arabia and Middle East, and then you've got Shias and Hazaras fighting on behalf of Iran. So in many ways, the irony is that a country at war is actually fighting many proxy wars away from Afghanistan. And I think that, if anything, is quite tragic.
Okay, Bilal, thank you.